But not for tournament pride. Moreover, for a little bit of that NA pride, a little bit of something to put in your pocket on your way home. Take it away, guys.
Thank you so much, Trace. Yes, it was great to hear from Junior twice, or can't tell, was that Rush twice? But we're going to find out who's the second best, I think. I like what Rush said. Until you put the results in, you can't really claim the title. Liquid probably still holds on to that right now, although I will say I welcome this little battle between them if it's going to motivate them to play better.
Oh, this is cool. Yeah, I'm with you. I liked what Rush said as well. He was spot on there. Unfortunately, neither of them showing anything really to be happy about. Fang, ooh, he had the jump on automatic, but that's a quick headshot. Relatively tough angle to handle. Aggression, the first push in the pistol is negated. 5-on-4 for EG. I was talking with Chad about this morning because we have our early wake-ups, our early alarms.
You guys like to be up at, like, what, 6 a.m. right now? It's ridiculous.
We've transitioned into full boomer. We're the early risers. Yeah, it's kind of weird because just by eye test throughout this event, I agree entirely with the desk. This EG has looked abysmal. Complexity probably looking better in some of these matches and more impactful in some of these matches against the European squads. But there's something weird about NA matchups where you just know these EG players are going to come in with so much confidence. Like, regardless of how they feel against EU teams, like these guys.
Oh no, they know each other well enough. I know exactly what you mean.
It's not even just that. It's just the amount of confidence. Like, you have to think
it's less of a respect thing. They almost give too much respect to the European team.
Guys like Stewie and Cirque and Rush and Automatic had a little bit of timeout, but Stewie, Cirque, and Breezy have been like dumpstering these guys in NA for like years while they've been on the rise. So it's just that kind of mode. I think we're going to see a completely different EG than what we've seen against the European squads. That's a cute chicken.
Cute butt. Make it great.
Look at that walk.
Bunch of chicken nuggets, if you ask me.
Tenders. Chicken tenders. That's a chicken tender kind of chicken. Some honey mustard on that.
Katowice's fried chicken right there. That one's worthy.
that's the Katowice KFC chicken.
Yep, that's the one that goes there. The rest can go back to Kentucky.
All right.
So Junior back at the site, just trying to stay alive.
Rap side, JT behind the flames looking. He applies pressure. This time he's got the kill. It's Breezy to go down.
Are we going with Breezy?
Let's go with Breezy.
I was about to switch back.
Okay.
Right, look here. We'll ask chat because they're always such a great resource of information and factual knowledge and all of that. So chat, 1 for Breeze, 2 for Breezy.
Here we go.
Okay, I'll keep an eye on that, Jason.
Rush on the entrance, flashbang over the top. It was a little bit early. Another one's coming in. It's going to be perfect. Fang able to get one a little half blind. Him and Floppy combined with a strong defense, and this time the over-rotation works perfectly, just as they designed it. Cirque left in a 1 versus 3, and there's 2 players to deal with, but there's no time on the clock, so he's going to go down before time as well.
Someone says at point in time, Grim won't go beyond. I was going to say he won't go much beyond the CT wall, but he's getting closer, and they're rotating with him. If they can find an early enough pick, perhaps they go, but I would have thought they'd just look for exit kills at this point in time and hold the angles and hold the exits. Hold the door. Cirque inside sight. We'll see the smoke initially deployed. Firing in from pits is automatic. Standard procedure. Bracket side covered off as well. Remember, they're all gonna go all the way in on this. Late to arrive as well, and just absolutely slaughtered. I thought that would be a bit more calculated decision. Huge win from Evil Geniuses, therefore.
Yeah, we mentioned the ability to retake against rotating in, but they're gonna be blocked off by smoke. They're really gonna have to actually just boost or force their way in, and it's right in time. Floppy with another double. He goes down eventually, but JT's here, and Complexity might have their second round on the board. It's Rush in a 1 versus 3, 22 seconds. Bomb will at least get planted. That Molotov does not stop it. And he tucks himself into a corner and waits the retake.
Rush swings it. Grim's got it. Complexity have a round. Easily diffused. Not much he had a chance there. Rush would have been an incredible clutch if he was able to spin and catch all 3 of those guys. But just as a standard sort of cookie cutter layout square map. Hang on. Rush, Fang trades again. Rush gonna work his way in because he's burning. He gets forced against the sandbags. Had to take the fight. It's not gonna work out. This one's looking great again from Complexity. So the aggression does pay off in the end. Less consequential to trade. On cash, I would say if you trade, you thin the defense out considerably because of the time and rotations. With Inferno, especially with the dropping of nades now, we already see teams running like a 1 defensive player B, so I think you can do a 1-3 split pretty easily, right? I mean, I don't know. What's your opinion on that? Because I think trades aren't as important.
I mean, they all work. It just always it depends on the timing.
I shouldn't
right?
say not important. They're not as costly, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
This is where you elaborate and then, you know, try and back me up because you're my friend instead of...
I was gonna leave that one going. I mean, they're massively important, but you are right. There are some things that the defense obviously could do now with the drop nades to. There's no real information being gathered. I mean, this is Rush might just be now calling out 2 at the B bomb site because of the flash and the peek from JT at Car. Floppy's now rotating over, but it's a little bit late. Stewie and automatic to wrap.
Grim, backside of the smoke, desperately trying to figure out which way he needs to look, and he elects to try and cover off his teammates at the far side of the site. That exposes him for the up-close battle, and he goes down. That allows now Cirque to not only get a kill, but rush in, plant the bomb. Breeze holding above. You'd rather have the op up high, surely, as Cirque somehow couldn't connect, but Breezy will, and it goes the 7th round the way of EG. Yeah. It's a bit interesting. Junior's ready for it. He's already looking back in this direction and can't fire. Doesn't know who to fire at. They all get by so close to the AWP, and it's Floppy again that has to hold the angle, but he's in the open. He's exposed. Junior manages to at least recover for 1. Look at the HP. A pistol would do the work, but the bomb goes down this time. 4 seconds on the clock. We can confirm it is planted, and it's on to Fang and Grim as they work up from Banana. Automatic will play new box. It essentially is the reverse situation. The site secured by EG and a retake required. Fang will start it off. He's going to be on his own now. Breeze with a beautiful pick out from the coffins. He does it again. Fang goes down, and they make up for the lost error as it goes 8-6.
Yeah, that was a little bit dicey. The protocols when this Halls pop does happen. Oh, that's a huge kill from JT. Massive kill from JT. 2 of them in rush. Gotta pick up the pieces. Stewie's here. He's just arrived out of library, so they've thinned it down. It's a 3-on-3, and this is gonna be a retake. Smoke, 2 flashes, and a kit on automatic.
Fang holding out this time with the Glock and broken wall. Tries to walk through on the angle and wants them close. Does peek a little bit when the smoke comes down just to see what they're up to. And it's Rush that will have that smoke beside him first to try and isolate. In the site, they wrap in Grim and Junior again. Good crossfire setup will take the round. 9-7. Complexity take the pistol. Triple nade. He had a rough game there, too. For no fault of his own. He was just getting wrecked in the site, like through spam, through nades, missed boost.
This could work. Oh, this could be so dangerous. Breeze still alive. He's got another one. Another headshot. It's just Junior. He's got time. He's got a minute to work with.
I thought they knew that there was 2. They do now. He's got Breeze down, but you're right. He absolutely got 2 kills on that when he arguably shouldn't have. And I thought they saw that double stack when they both shoulder peaked.
He got off that double stack immediately when that hit was coming in. That was actually very, very smart for him to get out of there. But yeah, maybe they did lose track of one of them at some point. Either way, Junior looking for information, and Stewie's just going to slow play this. Sitting far back, moving forward now. Oh, they're passing each other.
I think Junior wins this on timing. I think he's going to walk out. If he wraps to the right, he's going to immediately see Stewie. I don't think, oh, he's going to run and save. He's done. There's no chance he checks that. Junior was silently waiting the whole time. Stewie just wanted to get the AK and back off because he thought he might have been going to A. Oh, little smoke off the apartments. I don't know if they're aware that Floppy's this far up in the site. He's looking at that smoke, and he's going to get the free shot. That's brilliant. They had no idea he was there toward pit. I was going to say, if he gets caught looking away, because Cirque was on the other side, could have easily caught him out if he wasn't awares, but Stewie pushing all the way down. Banana's going to catch out Grim. They are closing the trap and closing the map. Unfortunately, the bomb already planted for Complexity.
Yeah, thank God as well. They needed someone to stabilize this. This round was chaotic due to that positioning from Floppy. That was absolutely massive to get this plant. Still, they have to hold off the retake. Rush has the flashbang from deep. Here it comes, Junior. Oh, he just shifts into position. He looks away. It would have been blocked. Automatic's got a double. He stepped up big in these last few rounds. Floppy naded, but he can only get the 2. He's a double kill master.
Double kill master, 3 in the round. Remember, he started that off by sneaking all the way up on the brackets. So, yeah, you're absolutely right. He looked away from that flash. The yawning would have blocked it. He might have gotten like a wink of.
More aggressive protocols from EG. Another boost up. We saw this work magnificently on the T side. Stewie. Oh, I don't think he spotted Fang. He might have actually and just bailed out because his crosshair wasn't in position. Meanwhile, trade over towards the other side of the map. And Breezy's calling for help.
Fang is so close to death of a nade, and any capacity in that tree position, and it's such a commonly native spot, but they've already thrown a lot of the utility, so he seems to be fairly confident in his positioning. Grim inside of the smoke. Stewie's on the other side of it. He's going to back off and get inside of the arch. No one in pit, interestingly enough. They're going to push the quad side instead. Rush gets away with one on Junior, wants more, but JT's ready for it. That allows Stewie to come back out from the arch, but not prepared for Grim, who gets the immediate response instead. And Breezy will get up inside of Graveyard. Shots, red HP on both. He's going to take them down very easily. They don't need the pits. They're going to get their 14th anyway.
Yeah, nice little cleanup there from Breezy.
Excuse me.
Yeah. It's starting to really... And EG already know exactly what's coming. The flank is going to be so fast. They don't even mind being aggressive. They want to cross someone over into the bomb site. Automatic goes down, but it really, with how quick this flank is, it almost, that matters. I was going to say the automatic kill isn't really the biggest deal in the world, but Stewie needed to survive. Now it's going to be a bit more difficult. Inside the smoke, the plant is going down. Rush can't find it, spamming into. JT's got 7 HP, 3-on-3 retake.
Circ flash over, starts rushes inward bound flight, but cloudy weather might make that landing delayed. He's already nailed the landing, sticks it twice in fact as he takes down Grim and JT. Circ closes out on Floppy, and we've got map points for the evil geniuses, the wicked masterminds.
Yeah, 6 of them, 6 chances to close this out, although it doesn't even look like they'll... Or excuse me, Stewie is in a bit of trouble. But he's going to put himself in a powerful position. Good find from Breezy. Stewie with another one. He does go down eventually. It's all good. 3-on-2. Another man advantage retake. Grim all alone, and Banana swings into the fight, but wasn't truly ready for it, and it's just Junior.
Yeah, Junior knows he's in trouble now. 1 versus 3 to win out the game, or win out the round, excuse me, to keep the game alive, I should say. As Grim got aggressive, gets that kill. Very different situation. Backing up. Rush gonna flash over the top. Not gonna do much for Junior. He's stuck in behind a new box. Smoke instead first, then the flash. And Junior holding out the AK, trying to buy as much time and space as possible and force them into open opportunity. Can't even find the first. Rush lands and absolutely removes him.
All right, why not, Rush? A nice little jumping shot. Good win for EG. They needed it. They needed a little bit of confidence. Fake. Oh, they have nades out. Oh, they have nades out. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Breeze missing some sitters. Missing maybe too many. He does get taken down. He'll be frustrated. The rest need to swing and grab that. Yeah, the other 3 players are all the way over at the A bomb site. So a retake scenario. It's actually not the worst thing in the world, despite the fact that EG kind of countered this sort of a fake that was going to come out. It's not the worst thing for Complexity that they have a bomb site in the 3-on-4.
Shots from Rush not landing either. So the flank was there, but as you said, it was a fake. They get back over to B. Grim's going to hold with Fang.
Oh, Complexity's in awful positions.
Yeah, they're coming up from the stairs. It's like a retake server where it just thinks you're going to flank all the time. Well, they need a retake now, and they're getting kills at least. Finally, Circ gets on the board. They know Junior's outscored the quad on the catwalk position. He's down Stewie. He's going to try and spring back to him, and he absolutely nails it. Stewie makes the round work, but just barely.
They actually did that pretty well, Complexity. I thought they were in really rough positions where they hadn't really established safety towards spawn, towards the boost boxes, and they were getting pinched. Support. Automatic's going to swing out, commit to the fight. He's got the first kill on Floppy. That was the only player progressed for Complexity looking for an opening kill. Instead, they've lost 2. Grim, Fang, and Junior haven't even started working their way up the A ramp, and EG is in a very comfortable 5-on-3.
Comfortable indeed, with Stewie getting up on top of default box. Grim holding out, trying to find an angle and an opportunity to get a kill at Colonel Mustard. Rush, though, doubling up in close proximity of the crane, and he will elevate himself to a higher game. As he gets 3, he'll grab an AK, and it's 2 for EG.
However, because of this deep angle with the AWP on Circ's hand, Stewie has no problem rotating away, trusting... Oh, dear. That's a missed opportunity. That would have been a great shot to hit. Fang, having some nice shots in this game so far. He's going to pick up the pace.
Good nade. Down goes Floppy. He's going to double that up, Stewie. Finds JT as well. Rush will burn. Rather, excuse me. Before he does so, before he burns alive, he takes out Junior. So that's a decent situation. It leaves Automatic with something to work with in a 1-on-2. Bomb planted. And Automatic going to bypass the bomb. Looking for players instead. Sees just the hair atop the head. Sorry to not include you, Jason. As Automatic gets closer, the nade as well. To be fair, Jason, I've avoided hair jokes because I'm scared Will Smith will come slap me as Fang takes down Automatic. It's 3 for EG and now 1 for Complexity.
Yes, indeed. 1-3.
Money and then redesign it.
Okay.
That's Counter-Strike lore.
Cirque has missed that same shot twice. He's missed that same shot twice. He's not comfortable with it at the moment. It's not feeling good for him, and that's dangerous if your Opera is not feeling that peak down the A ramp. Such a powerful position for an Opera to be in.
And this is like the insurance adjuster security team. They're like, whoa, that's enough of that. We're here to protect it now.
I have always, my idea of lore for this map is that it's just the prequel to Die Hard. Stewie is got a little bit of a headshot angle and is going to back away. The defense is shuffling around, moving around. Rush and Stewie going to double up with automatic on this flank. That's a good kill. That's an important kill to get because now they can be activated. Now the flank can be impactful, and Complexity has stopped cold. They don't know whether to go forward or look behind. Another kill from Stewie in the back. Floppy does not get the bomb planted, doesn't stick it, and Stewie's got another. What a good save from EG.
Stewie just has so much space over there. Back and
playing retake. Look at the utility. Watch Stewie and Cirque. They both have a Molotov, and they both, oh, excuse me, just Stewie has an HE grenade. They could actually slow this plant down massively, but it comes in a little bit. Oh no, they do. They don't stop it, but they at least get the kill onto the planter. It's spread a little bit late, but that's a massive frag to get. Flashbangs out. Here we go. Retake's gonna come quick. Stewie inside the bomb site playing with the smoke. He spams one through. He spotted Fang. It's just Junior left in a 1 versus 3. Blinded up. He's got to give up the angle just for the moment. And peeking back up Cirque. He wants to pick one off. He sees the leg underneath. He can actually spot the bomb and the diffuser. No, he thinks they're on it. He thinks they're sticking it. There's one. Now he's hiding. Automatic pushing up. And oh, that would have been a great no-scope to get. But it's not going to happen. EG get their 5th.
oh, he was close. Very close on that flick towards Cirque. And you're right, he thought they were...
Breezy is going to play back behind steel beams at quad. He's got automatic in support, who's also got to keep his eyes towards middle. Nobody has rotated off of the A bomb site yet. Cirque and Rush are firmly planted there, so it's just these two defenders.
Good shot.
These one defenders.
These one? Pluralizing literally the definition of non-plural.
You like that?
I did, yeah. Make it up.
Style points.
American English, as always. Just do their own way. Breezy will take down Floppy. Grim, though, sneaking in. Double potential, and he controls the AK with perfection. Cirque's going to go through the flames. They've heard the tags, though. They know he's there. Baiting out the shots. Couldn't quite get it off in the second attempt, and Grim gets that kill as well.
Yeah, great round from Grim. That's huge. Even the lovely little Molotov as he's coming in and getting into a...
Made noise doing so. No response yet to that from Breezy, though, and Floppy's gotten up inside. He might get the chance on this. Breezy's still looking. JT's gonna get that shot instead. Now he's already forward, more so than they would have expected. So as he swings, does he spots? Doesn't matter. Automatic with the kill instead. Continues to spray. That's a tough one to transfer. So he resets his aim, but that gives Junior the chance instead as Grim closes out on middle. Cirque suddenly realizes he's got to cover off the B site. Doesn't fancy both angles, so he'll drop inside as a Molotov lands on top. This puts pressure on Stewie to support. Through CT, he has gotten there.
It's going to be a tough cross. Junior does have a smoke, but he's the more advanced player. Going to drop it back to his teammate. Grim's going to chuck out the smoke. That should give him some safety. Flashbang as well, just to help Junior pass over into the bomb site. They're going to try and get into a post plant, but if Junior goes down, Grim with such low HP surely has no real chance. One opportunity for Cirque if Junior tries to cross. A little bit of peek on top of the double stack. Ooh, and he tags it. He does hit it. Down to 50 HP. But Grim's getting close to Generator, and Cirque's going to be the one leading the way through. The tip of the spear. Stewie, 1 versus 2, and Grim swings all the way around. Couldn't react fast enough. Another good impact round from Grim. At the moment, they can block them out with Molotovs and smoke, and there is no kit on the EG side. This is going to be tough.
Tough indeed.
Oh, all 3 players, though. I think Junior might want to work his way over towards quad, perhaps?
Couldn't land the first shot. Smoke for Rush, you're right. If they stay on that side, that's going to be a problem. He's easily going to put that toward the top of the stairs. Flash as well. Fang's caught. He'll use their smoke, though, defensively, and comes out behind Rush. He is canceled out as immediately Cirque gets that shot. He finds Junior as well through the smoke. Hang on, because now it's the angle for Floppy, who has to hold it. Stewie's got the kill, got the trade. And we're going to have a 9-6 half again.
Are we? There's no kit.
It's
going to be close. I don't think he's got it.
I don't think he has it either. There is no kit. You're absolutely right.
That red bar's getting small.
Bang.
Oh.
Boom's a better word than bang.
8-7. It's going to be a 1-round lead for EG. What a good recovery in the first half from Complexity. We'll see if they can continue it.
Not common. for Vertigo. I'm wondering what that skylight's going to do on a skyscraper, you know? Why not just put some angled windows in? You've got so much sun up there already, but nonetheless, it works for the nades. The kill's coming in both directions, but only one so far for Stewie means that Complexity do have the advantage by one as JT plays the edge of the smoke and gets some support as Junior wants to slide out. He'll get Rush, even though JT's down, but that means he's got to back off of it, and they will together in tandem, knowing that Grim has come there as well. Watch the HP on Floppy. That could be a problem when the nades land.
Oh, Stewie's feeling so confident. He's going for every single fight without even second-guessing. Cirque will have no idea there's a second player. Ooh, bomb out. If he'd had rifle, he would have had a chance there as Junior was turning away. 8th round for Complexity.
Aggressive on the ramp this time. Smoke's gonna dissipate, but JT finds the shot first. He's nearly got automatic as well. They will, I should say. He will do the damage. Grim will follow it up with the nade.
That was an awkward fight for Automatic. I don't think he even realized that his entire lower half of his body was fully exposed for JT. He didn't even really have an even chance of fighting back. And now Fang follows it up with aggression. He's pushed down scaffolding. A little bit of a duel between Breezy and Junior. Breezy gets the better of that one, but it's a 3 versus 5. And Breezy needs the kill if he wants to bring his team back within striking distance here in round 23. Good frag on a JT.
It's exactly what they need. Headshot given to them as he finds the angle instead, so that's going to give them a chance in this round. They're struggling to pull back the early deficits, so this will give them a bit more to work with 45 seconds, though. And you've got to smoke a flash. All on Cirque, and that's it. Make that just a flash, Jason. Make that nothing at all. He's got one more flash. Okay, he had 2. All right.
He had 2. Breezy lurking up. I think this is going to be a contact play, but Junior's in a perfect position to shut it down. That op is the direct counter. Rush blinded. Floppy can't get a clean shot, a clean look at the fight, but he's at least called out the information. Nice win. 13 HP. Cirque left in a 1 versus 4. He's only going to get the 1. Good trade from Floppy. And there it is. Complexity. They've gotten over the hump. They tie it up, and now they take the lead. 12-11. And
Flash at the ready to try and put their teammates in position, but Stewie, good position, catches it off, no flash blinding for him, and he gets the kill. Not only that, somehow very cleverly manages to evade Grim's shots, who suddenly realizes they are getting much closer. Breezy spotted, so Grim won't go down quite so quickly, but that Molotov's going to be very awkward. He's still partly blind, so takes a few ticks of damage from it.
that was a sick little piece of movement from Stewie in a high-pressure situation. Great double kill as well. Grim is being flushed out of every position he's wanted to get into. Ooh, good shot from Junior, and a big save from Fang. And there's Grim with a double kill. He was under pressure, he was harassed, and he handled it perfectly. And man, that's a brilliant double spray down from Stewie.
Well, let's chase and run the op down. Guess what? You get Grim there with an AK, and that's going to be a problem. Smoke behind them. So further confirmation that they're there. The lineup, though, that's a problem. It's the AK first. Junior manages to hit it and fall, and he's going to smoke himself to buy space, but they're going to go through that. He hits the player further away instead. Rush recovers, but the bomb was dropped, and this is going to buy time. It's a one-on-one. 38 HP for Rush, 26 seconds in the round, and Floppy still has a smoke, a flash, a kit, and 100 HP to play with on the M4.
Yeah, but it's been quiet for so long. Floppy needs to hold his nerve. He might be considering the fact that Rush could have gone to the other side of the map, although Rush would have to be running now, so Floppy probably would be able to hear that. And now the signal is in, and Floppy's just going to go for it, hopefully have him trapped, and there's a nice, easy win. Huge job from Junior, double kill as they enter into the bomb site. That's going to be a second map victory for Complexity. Complexity heading down towards ramp room. Stewie at the off angle. Oh, look in the wrong direction, but Rush has got him covered with 2 quick headshots. Now they're going to get funneled towards Stewie. Now he's got all the information. They never knew he was this close. He's going to have such a sick timing on this flank, and he's calling out the footsteps the whole way. He knows exactly what's happening. Back to Breezy. Back to the dualies inside of Hut. They're just chilling. This isn't a great position for him. I'm not going to lie. And he gets dropped with 0 kills yet again.
Cirque, though, takes out Fang on the run, heard the bomb being planted, denies it, takes down Grim, and it's all on to JT. He's got to swing this and pull it back in their favor. What a patient play by Cirque. They didn't clear the site fully. He's going to go on to the USP instead.
No reason for them to expect a second player there. When Breezy was pushed up in towards Hut, they thought it was going to all be clear after that. Ooh, risky jump from Stewie. JT's down to 5 health, and obviously no control of the bomb either. 35 seconds on the clock. He better hit 2 one-bullet headshots with that USP. They know his position exactly. 30 seconds now as he starts to move forward, and they just double peek him. Good kills from Rush initially on the contact down in the lower bomb site. That was beautiful. That's the most obscure reference.
Okay. It's not that obscure. They got the same haircut.
Oh, Tech-9s, baby. Rush upper bomb site. Opening kill. Breezy's in some trouble. He's going to get swarmed. Absolutely swarmed. And Cirque just barely holds on with 20 HP.
What is Rush doing at the top of that ladder, and why is it PG rated? He's going to work his way up it now. Smoke goes down in front of him. He won't be able to push through that directly, but automatic down below. Another ladder. So many freaking ladders on this map.
Bomb has been planted.
Don't like ladders, huh?
No, hate them. Hate the way they function in Counter-Strike personally, but it's just me.
Okay. Well, still a dicey situation for EG despite the advantage in weaponry. There's no kit. Automatic has plenty of utility. He's coming up the vent, though. Not a great place to chuck it out. He's got to find some safety. Cirque just falls to his death. He misses the drop down, and everyone else is wiped out. Good round from Complexity. Change of pace. JT to 8. That might actually activate Automatic at some point, who's starting to get frisky, who's starting to investigate, but so is Breezy, and he's dropped as Fang is looking for the door push. Now Automatic's position is known, and what a shot from JT. He's finally cleaned up. This time Cirque will hit the pallet, and he's got another one. 2 on 3. Cirque still low at 34 health. But Grim is the one who's made the big boy play.
Fang's low as well, though, and you can already see that flank coming through from Rush. If you can find him, if you can cut him off, that could be an interesting kill. The problem is the Junior's next in line. Too close. Doesn't even matter. He's got the headshot onto him. Thought that would be traded. Grim, he did see him now. He did see him now. You're absolutely right. Cirque could have been caught off there, or rather caught him off, but it's bomb to be picked up. Grim doesn't want to give him the angle. Rush is going to go directly onto it. Doesn't even let him get back into the lobby, and that's a huge win from the 5-7 to the AUG.
That's a massive, massive round from Rush. What huge, he's already outside.
No luck for Stewie this time. Cirque looking for it. He's got JT through the smoke. He'll take that. Absolutely. Grim's tagged as well. He's putting Floppy on 30. This man just firing away, hitting all of the shots, getting that accuracy. Stewie's going to watch a body go flopping in front of him as Floppy was sideways in the air. But look at Junior. 3 kills for him, down to 3 HP. Looks for a 4th. Goes back out, and Fang, he's got an Automatic in the meantime.
Oh, man, that was such a cool crossfire setup.
He could potentially exactly see heads as they go by there. Now he's going to use the AC unit.
Gotta take a big risk. With just the 2 rifles, they're out of position. Outside stack means not enough bodies in the upper bomb site to fully defend this, although they can rotate back pretty quickly. And Complexity doesn't pull the trigger with that utility. There's the flashbang dropping down in towards midi. Automatic is gone through the smoke. Now streaming in. Grim clearing all the corners, but so many people are here. EG rotated back in time due to Complexity slowing things down, and they're coming out on top. But Rush, again, a chance against low HP players.
Sneaking in 5-7. We've seen him make this gun work already once in this game. It's one of the 2 rounds they have. Patience, but he turns around. He has to take the shot. Now he's going to get spam Floppy through the wall. And he would have gotten Automatic through that smoke. We cut away. When he threw the flash, it would have hit his body. You're going to be aware of the fact that he's speaking about
bragging rights for years. JT, gonna turn the corner, and he's got Automatic, who just, again, just eating a flashbang. Some of these flashes from Complexity have just been so damn good. Rush on top of the box, the NAF position, the NAF spot. He can't deliver quite in the same way.
He's not an NAFer. Very slow response. Breezy trying to spray through the trophy room. Can't catch him. Does do some damage, fair enough, but can't get the kill, and therefore it's Complexity now working downstairs. Bomb is going to be planted.
And again, just tactically, we've seen so many times Complexity able to beat the rotation down to this lower bomb site. Tactically, they're calling such a good game at the moment where, you know, sometimes you see constantly in these nuke matches, there's battles to get into the lower bomb site. Here, not so much. Complexity's beating EG to the punch. Molotov to delay the rotations even further, and once again, EG's locked out and can't go for it. This is like the third time this has happened. And Grim continuing his solid play from Vertigo.
Yeah, he's looked great this series. Not someone that during his Liquid time that I was overly convinced by. And neither were they, apparently, because here he is now.
Stewie shoot. So they're telling JT it might be time to make the play, but Stewie wisely repositions himself outside. So the gap in the defense they thought they could exploit closed quickly. EG need this round. Understatement of the match. Breezy with 1, but he's traded immediately. Good trades overall for Complexity, but reinforcements have arrived. If it's just Fang in a 1 versus 2.
You say just Fang, 11 kills so far in the game. AK to work with. However, no bomb. And he'll back off to the lobby. Cirque's already watching that open doorway, and as he swings around, bomb's down in the lobby, or rather, excuse me, in the site.
If he gets Cirque, that'd be huge.
I was going to say that they're not necessarily going to have perfect eyes on that, but Cirque's ready and aware of the fact that he could have gone back that way once he peeked towards Squeaky.
I think Automatic might have heard a foot. Strong defense at the moment for Evil Geniuses, and they have the information that nobody is pressuring towards heaven from outside, despite the fact they don't have any presence out there. Automatic is watching the cross to make sure that nobody can get to that position.
Quick shots. Breezy and Stewie with the kills. Dropping down inside of the vent. Stewie turns around, catches out Grim as well. So holding as the bomb fell. They know that it's got to be there, but awkwardly, Fang gets back on the ladder. Automatic can't fire straight down. He gets 2 and somehow gets away with a little bit more life. I won't get overly excited. He's got 16 HP, and I think he's marching to a certain death as Cirque puts him in that grave. 10-4.
That could have gotten interesting. Waiting for these outside players to find some comfort. Good timing from Automatic.
And he goes Breezy around for 2. Fang and Grim both go down. Automatic swinging outside, and he'll catch the single trailer park girl that went around.
Okay.
Outside.
Well, those are some shots from Breezy to start things out. That is super impressive. That's got to be frustrating for Fang, dropping in, getting picked out of the sky, pinned against the back wall. Junior now left alone in a 1v4 with his op. He's been in secret this whole time, and he hasn't seen any action. Hasn't even been able to fire the op. First round that he's bought it. And if they decide to hunt him down, that's going to be sad times for young Junior.
I'm sure Cirque would welcome an AWP, even though it's on the T side. Remember how hot he was with it in the first half. 19 kills, he still leads the way. We're going to have a 3-round game. Junior does fire at this time. Stewie 2K goes down, but they know they're going to be hunting him. Good follow-up, but was uncertain as to where else they were going to be coming from, and Rush goes and takes that gun from him. Grim, selfish.
Just shooting headshots, you know? It's the nature of the game.
Breezy's doing that now. Fang's gone. He might get another here if Grim walks in. Ooh, or the other way around. 5'7's looking sick these days.
Got some long arms that Grim has. Oh, JT's added a deagle shot into it. Cirque's got his dualies out. We love to see that. Automatic waiting for his moment. That's never gonna come. Oh, EG's ruined. They're absolutely ruined. This is a disaster of epic proportions, and Complexity is gonna get to go up to 12. There's only 8 seconds. Stewie can get all the kills he wants. It's time to bail out and save the AWP.
I think he gets far enough away. Grim's going to try and chase him down with that weapon, but Stewie, aware of that, gets the kill. What a round from Complexity. 5'7's, deagles, do your...
Looking for Pokemon, checking his phone.
Yeah, he's playing Pokemon Go.
Oh, we shouldn't laugh. It is sad.
That is, yes. Yeah, I would never laugh at that.
Oh, if they come right into this stack, indeed they are. Oh, not again. Not again. If Floppy just needs 1. Oh, hide. He's going to stay up. The boost needs to work, and it does. They see 2. There's Floppy pouncing. Oh, shooting, blowing out his kneecaps. That's the bomb on the ground. Oh, dear. This is going to be so frustrating for EG. This is now 2 force buys from Complexity early on in this game that they have won.
Someone's saying will go for the fadeaway jumper as he sprays through it. But he ain't no Michael Jordan, tell you that much. I almost said Michael Jackson. I don't think he's that either. Junior's going to take down Stewie. Good shot outside. That starts it off. Complexity with the man advantage, still trying to close out the series. JT forced back down the stairs, though, will give Automatic a bit of room to work outside. And with the wide wall, he wants the yard.
Another round that EG has to recover into with the deficit, with the series on the line. So much pressure. Junior, another kill, slides into it. Tough fight for Automatic. Junior's op starting to come alive at the worst moment for EG. There's JT and Vents, 4 on 2.
Cirque and Rush. The Bulgarians had a good game finally, 24 kills for him, but he's gonna have to be spectacular now with an AWP going down the stairs, down the ladder I should say, and toward the stairs. JT will have heard that. Rush gets 1 back though. This gives them a bit more chance, and Cirque does hit the up close shot. JT drops, but Floppy in great position, already shuts down 1, and he'll use the silo for protection. Cirque is gonna have to be spectacular even still, and he can't do it. Floppy shuts it out, and Complexity have the series 2-1.
That is impressive stuff.